if I want to teach English, then now I can start a course.
Correct,
Isn't
absolutely.
it?
Absolutely.
But I'm not doing that.
Correct, correct.
That's
correct.
not my motive, that
Correct.
I want to earn money from there.
Correct.
My motive is to make people aware.
Yes.
That's the thing.
About the local life of Bangladesh.
Okay, it's your time now. It's your time to actually joke about me or that
Yeah.
kind of things. When my time will come, I will show you what can I do.
It's great. It's great attitude to have actually.
And and all the
मैं
attitudes.
आपको बेसिकली बताना चाहूँगा कि दयाल भाई पूरे बांग्लादेश में बहुत वायरल है। बहुत लोगों ने इनके बारे में सुना है, इनके काज के बारे में सुना है, काम के बारे में। हो सकता है कि आपको नहीं मालूम हो इनके काम के बारे में, क्योंकि आप इंग्लिश हिंदुस्तान से, हमारे इंडिया से हो। भैया हिंदी और बंगाली और इंग्लिश में ज़्यादातर वार्तालाप करते हैं। तो भैया जी, आपके बारे में हम सुनना चाहेंगे आपके मुंह से, इन वॉट एवर लैंग्वेज यू आर कंफर्टेबल, इंग्लिश और हिंदी, अबाउट योर सेल्फ, अबाउट योर जर्नी, अबाउट योर लाइफ।
Okay, actually, I never thought that people will actually talk about me in this way, because my journey was just to share my journey. Actually, my story is just to I want to share my struggles with everyone, because I have had a lot of difficulties in my journey. Because as a boy from a village, people don't talk about much, and they just think that he's a boy from a village, he can't do anything, he doesn't have any potential inside of him. And I was just thinking that actually people are, we are in a very lower mindset, or actually the thought process that we have in our village mindset, which is just very, very actually narrow.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought that, okay, let's just explore something more. And after that, I started actually thinking about myself, that what can I do, what is my potential, and what's my specialty actually.
Correct.
So in that time, I was getting some kind of inspirations from YouTubes, and most importantly from Sandeep Maheshwari.
Yes.
And
Oh, you know Sandeep Maheshwari?
yeah,
How
definitely,
you know him?
definitely. One of my friends gave me one of his videos, and it is Unstoppable.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I actually understood the potential inside of me.
Okay.
I understood that, okay, I can also do something. It doesn't matter if I'm actually continuing the education or not. That
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Correct.
And that was the thing actually at first motivated me.
Yes.
And after that, in that time I was not actually fluent in English, but
What was that time? Like now you're what's age now?
It's 23.
You're now 23.
Yeah,
And what was
around
the age
23.
you thought of that thing?
It was in 2000 and actually in the last of 2017.
So it's like almost like 5 years.
5
now.
years, yeah,
Okay.
5
So 5 years has been. Watch that video of Unstoppable of Sandeep Maheshwari. And like, what was your thought like when you saw that video?
It was like I have to explore myself. That was the only thing. Like I have to actually do the things, like whatever I can dream of, or whatever I can like. And there was a lot of people who motivated me to do this kind of stuff. For example, Sandeep Maheshwari, and another one is his name is Dr. Miles Munro from actually Bahamas.
Okay.
This is a country, and I guess you know about that.
Yeah.
So he told me that every problem, wherever there is a problem, there is a business.
Correct.
And I understood the problem in our country, that we are not aware of the real meaning of education. We are just hankering after a certificate, and after that, biggest companies like Tesla or Google, they don't care about
Correct.
certificates.
Absolutely.
So I was just thinking that, okay, let me explore myself. What can I do? And I started actually making my world bigger and bigger by listening to them, or their actually logical words.
Mm-hmm.
So I understood that, okay, if Sandeep Maheshwari is one of the top actually inspirational speaker in India,
Yeah.
so who can be the top in the whole world?
Correct.
And in that sense, I started searching that who might be. Like I started like the world's top motivational speakers, and I started searching like that.
Yeah.
I got so many entrepreneurs and so many people. So I started listening to them. I started getting their mindset. I started achieving their understandings. So that is how, my main focus was never to learn English. It was by default system. Actually, I
Correct.
was listening the lectures and feeding my brain, and it happened by default. So I want, most of the people in our country, they are just thinking about how can I improve their spoken, how can I improve their learning English. This is a very basic thing,
Correct.
like learning English is never shouldn't be the main
basically,
thing.
when you saw that videos, you wanted to showcase and explore yourself,
Mhm.
and also showcase your life to the
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
not to teach people English, right?
Yeah, that's
You
the
wanted
thing.
to just showcase your life.
Yeah, that's
That
the
was the
thing.
main thing you wanted to do.
Definitely. I was like just trying to, if I want to teach English, then now I can start a course.
Correct,
Isn't
absolutely,
it?
absolutely.
But I'm not doing that.
Correct.
That's
correct.
not my motive. That I
Correct.
want to earn money from there.
Correct.
My motive is to make people aware.
Yes.
That's the thing.
About the local life of Bangladesh
Yes,
in a
yeah.
village,
Hmm.
and it's like a very small village, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
Small
it's in
village.
one district called Panchgad,
Mhm.
and there's a small upazila called Bodo.
No, it's Atwari Upazila.
Okay, it's an Atwari Jila.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
Atwari Upazila.
Yeah.
And it's a very small town called.
It's called actually we are nearly Boda. Actually, Boda Thana is
Boda
another
the
one,
Thana. Okay.
and it's actually our village name is Lokhidar.
लखीदर
Yeah.
सो इसका बहुत भैया का बहुत छोटा सा एक विलेज है जहाँ पे ही रहते हैं और बहुत खूबसूरत और अच्छा वीडियो बनाते हैं बेसिकली आप किसान है राइट यू आर अ फार्मर
Yeah.
Your family is a
definitely.
farmer.
Yeah, farmer. Yeah.
सो ये जो अपने फैमिली जो इनका बिजनेस था जिनका मतलब प्रोफेशन था फार्मर का खेती करने का वो ये वीडियो में भी दिखाते हैं कितनी खूबसूरती से खेती करते हैं क्या ये ट्रैक्टर चलाते हैं क्या क्या चीज़ें ये रहती है इनकी ये अपने जीवन में जो होता है वो दिखाने का कोशिश करते हैं इनका भी घर आपको दिखाएंगे कितना सिंपल और कितना एकदम विलेज के लाइफ का जैसे लोगों का रहता है वैसा ही है ऐसा कोई यूनिक नहीं है बट
जी।
लोग आजकल हम सोचते हैं कि यार विलेज का आदमी कौन देखेगा विलेज की चीज़ों को कौन इसको देखेगा कौन उसको देखेगा हम तो छोटा काम करता है बड़ा काम करता है ऐसा सोच सोच के हम दूसरों को अपनी जीवन बता नहीं सकते लेकिन there are many people out there in the world which wants to hear which want to see the local life of the countries which are unheard and unexplored. That's what he is doing and that's why people are liking him for his humbleness and for his simplicity what he is up to. और कुछ बताइए आपके जीवन के बारे में like how people are thinking like when you started this thing how your family and how the people reacted to you.
Actually, everything was completely in a negative way because they were thinking that okay, he is dropped out now. Now he's not gonna make anything, and who is gonna listen to him? And I have heard this kind of so many how can I say it, like different words
Yeah.
and criticisms also. So, but I was never up to them. I was never listening to their words because I knew that I have to do something better. I am here for a reason. And I have some specific goals and God showed me those kind of visions. That means that I have my responsibility to actually make those things happen.
But one thing मेरे को पूछना है आपको कि like basically when we do this kind of thing and exceptionally in a village, people like the local people which are near to you, the neighbors and all,
Yeah.
they're the first people to like shut up you, like tell like you can't do this, like they will laugh to you, they will make jokes, they will
Yeah.
do a lot of things which
Yeah,
which
definitely.
breaks your heart.
Yeah.
So how you thought of that thing, how you cope up with that things actually?
ये ऐसा बात है कि when I understood that like people are trying to criticize me, people are trying to actually see me in a different way, and in that time I was just feeling like okay, it's your time now. It's your time to actually joke about me or that kind of things. When my time will come, I will show you what can I do.
That's great. It's great attitude to have actually.
And and all the attitudes I got from Sandeep Maheshwari.
Yeah.
And he told one of the videos in his videos that I am the greatest.
Correct.
So we have to think ourselves that I am the greatest person ever born on this planet.
Yes.
And I started thinking in that way and started actually motivating myself and doing actually like I started exploring my possibilities that what can I do.
Yes.
And there's a thing like whatever if you can see it in your mind you can have it in your hand.
Yes.
So this kind of stuff, motivational stuff really made me actually think differently. Like if you can see it in your mind, if I can see it in my mind, I can have that in my hand. So I was completely motivated with all those kind of stuff. People, their negative stuff never affected me.
Correct. So it's very amazing like how people get motivated by things which actually means a lot and also motivates a lot of people because दल भाई अभी यहाँ पे है एक छोटे से गांव में बट ये पूरी दुनिया को इंस्पायर करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं यहाँ से और बहुत लोग हो भी रहे हैं एंड दे आर थिंकिंग अबाउट हाउ वी कैन डील विद सच अ स्मॉल थिंग्स इन अ लाइफ एंड दैट्स हाउ दे आर बिकमिंग बिग. तो इनके जीवन के बारे में और देखेंगे इनके घर को भी एक्सप्लोर करते हैं थोड़ा इनके बारे में और बात करेंगे तो चलते इनके घर के एक टूर लेते हैं कैसे क्या क्या दिखते हैं चलिए.
Sure.
इनके फैमिली से भी मिलाते हैं छोटे से
Okay, मेरे फैमिली से ये मेरे बाबा जी है, पापा जी है।
हरे कृष्णा। ये
तो
आपके पिताजी है।
हाँ पिताजी हैं एंड बाबा কিছু বলো
कुछ
मैं ही
बोलो,
कैंट स्पीक इन
बंगाली में?
हिंदी एंड ओनली बेंगोली
दादा आपको हिंदी आता है?
আমি তো হিন্দি বলতে পারি না, ইংলিশও বলতে পারি
इंग्लिश बोलते पारे?
না, পারি না।
बांग्ला बोलेन?
হ্যাঁ, বাংলা বলতে পারি। হ্যাঁ, আমার আমার এই হলো ছেলে, হ্যাঁ, আর আমি তার বাবা, আমার এক স্ত্রী, এই পরিবারে আমরা তিনজন শুধু আর কি।
ओके
হ্যাঁ, ছোট্ট সংসার।
तो अंकल जी ये बोल रहे हैं कि इनकी एक छोटी बेटी है।
नहीं नहीं बेटी नहीं है, एक बेटी नहीं है, दैट मीन्स वन वाइफ ओनली।
थोड़ा बंगाली
कोई बात नहीं है।
हाँ, इनका एक बेटा है और बस 3 लोगों का
हाँ
एक
3 लोगों का है, हाँ
ऐसा ही बोलते हैं।
हाँ हाँ जी जी ऐसा ही है।
और ये आपके गांव के आदमी लोग हैं।
हाँ हाँ जी, और ये मेरे माता जी है यहाँ पर,
अच्छा, ये आपके
शी इज माई मदर।
ये दयाल जी की मम्मा है और यहाँ पे बाकी गांव के लोग भी हैं।
भाजिता काकीमा एंड देयर इज लॉट्स ऑफ आवर नेबर्स।
Yes. So, but I saw like very interestingly, like
शी इज माई एक्चुअली दीदा जी।
Hare Krishna. Like I saw very interestingly one thing, like people in this village are actually following their local culture still. Like they are wearing that tika, they are wearing that tulsi mala and all of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But in other places in Bangladesh, they have lost their heritage, all their ethnicity,
Cultures.
all their culture. Like what do you think about that here in this village?
Actually, you know, the thing is, we have all our own beliefs and about our religion, about our this kind of stuff, and it doesn't matter if anyone is a Muslim or Hindu or whatever. I believe that he should believe in his own religion, and if he has a pure belief, then he can really shine. It doesn't matter if he's a Islamic one or actually Hindu, or it doesn't matter.
Correct. What do you think about the other villages of Bangladesh? How the people it's like too much.
Yeah, that's
Too much
right.
for me. So इनका ये आपका मंदिर है घर में?
हाँ हाँ ये हमारा मंदिर है, दिस इज आवर टेम्पल एंड श्री कृष्णा मंदिर, श्री कृष्णा।
यहाँ पे बांग्लादेश में दोस्तों जैसे कि आपको मालूम है ज़्यादातर लोग कृष्ण जी को बहुत मानते हैं और यहाँ पे कृष्ण जी की बहुत प्रतिमाएं रहती है। खूबसूरत सा एक छोटा सा यहाँ पे मंदिर है, आप देख सकते हैं। खूबसूरती से यहाँ पे बनाया गया है।